my gosh, I just made a discovery.
Staying in Paris' 7e arrondissement, I was surrounded by the serenity of Métro Boulot Dodo. It felt as though I had been transported into a film set. The sun's warm rays were filtered through the foliage of the trees lining the streets of Paris. The reflected light shone off of the grey zinc of the mansard roofs and created a coterie of visual allure, drawing my eyes in every which direction. Each morning, I greeted the same boulangerie or vendeuse de fruits and was greeted back cheerfully. When returning to the apartment, the portier, after a warm bonsoir, would ask about my discoveries and suggest an activity for the day that followed. I made picnics and enjoyed not only my petit déjeuner on the Champ de Mars, but my dinners were accompanied by a nightly light show of a lifetime. From everywhere in Paris, Madame Eiffel remained a quick glance at the skyline away. I felt embraced by the city and its people, and though traveling alone, I never felt lonely in Paris. I opted to create my own itinerary for daily self-guided tours because I felt that having flexibility during an extensive travel holiday would prove to be beneficial. From the Arc de Triomphe, the construction at Notre Dame, book browsing at Shakespeare and Company, window shopping at the Galerie de Lafayette, I explored an abundance of sinuous streets and stopped to get loads of vegan sweets before feasting my eyes on the beauty of Versailles. Of course, Paris is known for boasting a boundless collection of artistic works and exhibits. Therefore, It should be no surprise that no visit to Paris is complete without perusing any portion of the extensive collection. Not all works can be seen in such a short time, so keeping a few personally noteworthy pieces in mind can make the, at times, overwhelming collection far more approachable. In addition to the magnificent body of art available for your viewing pleasure, the cathedrals of Paris are rivaled by none in my eyes. Viser dynamique est impressionnant. Veut créer une atmosphère de créativité, de plaisir et de merveillement. J'ai cherché pendant si longtemps un endroit accueillant. J'ai imaginé à quoi ressemblerait une maison Villépont. Comment le soleil se sentirait sur ma peau quand il me toucherait. Comment les chemins me guideraient le long des voyages que je cherche. Je pars à la recherche d'un grand peut-être, et je pose ma chère, comme un grand peut-être avec toi. Il n'y a aucune doute dans mon cœur que je reviendrai toujours vers toi. Mon Paris, quand je suis près de toi, je vis et je m'épanouis. Je t'aime. Tu me manques. If there is one place that I can say with absolute certainty that my mom would have adored, it was Annecy. I wish I could have brought her along with me for that part of the trip at least. Of course, we would have had to plan ahead and rent out a cute place that I can cook in, but it was such a joy to be in Annecy. After traveling for so long, I was really starting to feel it on my body. and having to take that small hike up to the Auberge de Jeunesse in 90-degree summer heat was not ideal, to say the least. To get to the hostel, it's like a full-on hike. It's not too far, it's just like a mile, but I was carrying all my things and I was like, oh. You backpack and not end up looking like this. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. It wasn't in a very pedestrian-friendly area either, so having to navigate that with all of my bags, and at night when there was next to nothing in terms of lighting, it was a bit off-putting, to say the least. Annecy, though, is really awesome. If at all possible, do make time to cycle the length of Lake Annecy. Bike rentals are cheap and plentiful, with traditional and non-traditional e-bikes for those who don't want to rely on lake power alone. If you're lucky enough to be in Annecy on a Sunday morning, visiting the farmers market is a must-do. Breathtaking scenery, to the various foods being sold by the vendors, there is truly something for everyone. But even if you're not a foodie, it's still worth viewing all the beautiful sights to behold. The town of Annecy is full of so many wonderful stone and beautiful cobblestone floors. As I souvenir shopped through the twists and turns and beautiful cavernous roundings of Annecy, I took in my final views. The next morning I'd be boarding a bus and leaving behind the beautiful friends I made in Annecy. But ultimately, looking forward to the next part of my journey. It's right across from a little bus stop, so I literally just walked across.
get over this. This is awesome. This is my first snow. I've never seen snowfall. Oh my gosh.
Of course, I was freezing, but exploring the Guy de Midi station was unlike anything else. Absolutely breathtaking. Before leaving, I of course had to take a pas dans le vide. I then found myself in my last big city in France. Whilst Lyon was full of so many beautiful quirks and shops here and there, it made me ultimately miss Paris.
Red magic satin playing into all through the morning rain I gaze. The sun doesn't shine. Rainbow.
After having a hotel mishap, I took it easy in Lyon, and people watched as well as decided to just take in the scenery and try my best to stay cool in the summer heat.
River cousins dressed in green. Pretty music I hear, so happy and loud. Blue flower echo from a cherry cloud. Feel sunshine sparkle pink and blue. Playgrounds will laugh if you try to ask, is it cool? If you arrive and don't see me, I'm gonna be with my baby. I'm free, flying in her arms over the sea. Stained window, yellow candy screen. See speakers of kind with velvet roses digging freedom.
I browsed so many shops and weaved in and out of Les Trois Bouts.
From you, strawberry letter 22. The music plays, I sit.
The secret passageways used to get water from the rivers, and even by craftsmen and traders to transport their goods. But as all great things must come to an end, so did the fortunate weather of Lyon. It is Europe after all, and I had been out running the rain. I suppose my luck was over. And with that, I knew that it was time to leave Lyon.
Heading to Strasbourg now. Yeah.
There were generally one or two things that I wanted to see in each little village, so I decided to do a little speed run, if you will. inspiring. Just as life is full of ups and downs, every true adventure will be. If it does not become all-consuming, searching for a place that makes you feel like who you truly are meant to be is worth it. Sometimes you don't have to go far. And a small hometown at the foot of a mountain in suburbia may be where true joy is found. Perhaps it's a small village in the Dordogne Valley. Or a stunning city like Paris. I found the place to unapologetically be who I am, and have always been, in France.